So in this video, I'm going to walk you through settings of your Meaningful Work Profile Tool dashboard. If you hover over to the left-hand side navigation, you will see settings here as the last option. Click on settings and it will open up two other options. I'm going to start with locations. At the time of setting up your account in the Meaningful Work Profile tool, you would have been asked to provide location information. Locations are your work locations, and we capture this information so that we can assign a survey manager to a location if need be. By assigning your survey manager to a location, you can easily grant access to a survey to a group of users. For example, you may have managers in each different location. So you may want to give access to those individual managers for their specific location only. Let's say that you decide to survey those locations individually to compare how your organization is providing meaningful work to your team members in those locations to see if that varies and does location have anything to do with that. So this is where you can find the existing locations that have been set up for you, but you can also create and add more locations. To create anything across the Meaningful Work tool, you will find the button to do so on the right-hand side. So as per locations, let's create one now. Move over to the right-hand side and you will find a Create Location button. Simply click on that. All you need to do is click on the field and start typing in that new location. I'm going to add Queensland. As I've started to type that, Queensland, Australia has come up. Select that and press Submit. You will instantly see that that new location has been added to your list. We're going to move across to user groups now. Simply move back to the left-hand navigation and select user groups. Again, at the time of creating your Meaningful Work profile account for your organization, you would have been asked to select individuals within your organization who would be assigned as either an administrator, an admin, or a survey manager. Here is where you can see the number of administrators per user group that have been set up for you. You create user groups to make it easier again to grant your managers access to surveys. So for an example, you can have an HR user group, perhaps a marketing or even head office. Once again, you can create more user groups, and you can do this by simply navigating over to the right-hand side to the button Create Group. Clicking on Create Group, it's simply adding a naming convention. I'm going to add HR. Submit. And here you are now, you have HR as a group added to your listing. You can also see there are 0 administrators. So you will need to create administrators to add against that user group, which we will show you in the next video. You can also see actions. Here you can see the edit tool. When you hover over it also says edit, just to be clear, and also to delete. You do have the ability to delete a user group if you are a super admin, which is how I'm currently interacting with the tool. Simply press edit and you can change the actual name of the group. Submit again, and there you go, HR-Sydney, that has now been edited. In the next video, we're going to talk more detail about administrators.